These things have an adjustable angle of swearing. Yeah. How about a headset? A very inexpensive headset that has, like, it says the most premium build quality for any headset that I have touched in this price range. This is the Oni Kuma K5. It comes in a couple different colors. It's got your aggressive gamer aesthetic, 50mm drivers, lots of bass, microphone that goes up and down here, guys. So what we're going to do is talk about the specs, talk about the fit, feel, and finish, and then we're going to test out this microphone, see how it sounds. So stay tuned for that. All right, first off, the build quality again. Guys, it does have a very, plasticky external, I guess, shell. And on the inside here, we've got metal going through the headband with, adjustability on both sides. There we go. Now, when you put it on, the clamping factor is more than most. Imagine I could try to bend this a little bit, but the plastic across the top is rigid. On the inside here, we have like some foam, and then over top of that, they say it's high protein. So I don't know if this is like leather or not, but it's high protein. So most pleather's not high protein. And then the same here, we've got some really soft foam and then leather. They do get a little bit warm, and they have sort of a noise canceling. They're not, I guess, technically noise canceling, but they do block out a lot of the sound on the outside. So when you put these on, it's really hard to hear out there. The clamping factor is tight enough that, I'm going to have to, if I have them on tight, they'll come off if you're a wild Muppet like me, but yeah, they'll hold on there just fine. They're not extremely deep, so if you have pointy ears, if you're a Vulcan or an elf, they may touch the inside here. Which is a little mesh on the inside there. Let's talk about the actual specs. All right, guys, we have a discrepancy here with the specs. The box says 16 ohms, and the website says 32 ohms. So they don't require much power at all to drive, and they were very easy to drive with even, a phone. But I would not recommend taking these things around. They're a bit heavy to be carrying around with a phone, and they're a bit large for that. So they have a 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz response range, which is the human ear. That's what you can hear. The weight is 415 grams. Drivers are 50mm, and I think we need to set up an office in China where we just help them create content for the back of their box. Let me read you what they say. 50mm permanent magnetic moving winding gaming audio speaker. Enhancing technology brings better sound performance. Restored sound field has higher fidelity. Do you guys get all that? Did you pick that up?
Adjustable angle of swearing, suitable for all kinds of head. The inner cushion package bulk buffer material.
We should just read this. It's way more entertaining than listening to me. Adjustable angle of swearing. These things have an adjustable angle of swearing. Yeah. They know what's going to be going on with these. Let's just talk about how they sound. All right. So when you put them on and you listen to music, they immediately sound like you're in a box listening to the music outside the box. They are very muffled, and I think the reason for that is that they have these huge 50mm drivers, and they are tuned for bass and mids. There's not a lot of sparkle in the top. In fact, in order to get these things to sound okay with music, and especially rock and roll or classical music where you have like some high frequencies that you really want to hear, I had to do a lot of weird finagling with the EQ. So I do not recommend these for music. For games, they've got a lot of boom, and you can really tell what direction people are coming from, but the soundstage is minimal. So you can't really get a good idea of how far away the characters are, but you can tell they're coming from the northeast or the west or whatever. You can tell what direction they're coming from very clearly, and the footsteps and all that, they're very amplified. Footsteps, gunshots, explosions sound pretty good because these things are kind of tuned for it. They have that gamery sound, so you get, crisp, thuddy footsteps, big explosions, but even those sound a little bit muddy. Like the speakers just, they need to be tuned, in my opinion, a little better. I'm not sure if it's the chambers here that they're in or something, but 50mm drivers can usually sound a little bit less muddy than this. But again, for the price, that's what you have to think about. For the price and the fact you have a microphone, if you go out and buy maybe like Superlux, like I like, Superlux are going to sound quite a bit better than these. But the microphone on this sounds not too bad in my opinion. I think you could probably stream with this mic and no one would complain. In fact, here's a little clip of me with the mic. Audio check. All right, let's go bother some people. Yeah, let's go in here and die. Whoa, yeah! Can see there was a little bit of hiss on the top range. The gain wasn't up that high at all, but if you did bring the gain up, it's going to be a little bit louder. But these things sound, in my opinion, better than most, and better than most, especially in this price range. Guys, we've got a thick 2.1 meter cable. This thing it's a braided cable, and it feels about like a cable you would expect on a premium keyboard. It's that thick and that durable. They say it's 5 times more durable than other things, but I don't know. Now right here in the middle, or I guess close to the top of the headset, we've got our volume control and a mute for the microphone. It's big. It's a really big, and it does have a roller. If you guys like the rollers, it's like more of an analog feel. I like it a lot. So this feels nice. It's easy to grab, easy to feel where your buttons are, but it's heavy. So when you've got this on your head, if this is not laying in your lap or in your pocket, there's no clip on this. It can be a little bit heavy and it starts to weigh down just a little bit. So there's that. And then the cable's heavy as well. So on the other end, they very nicely included a plug here. Now this will work with a lot of different devices like your laptops and your phones and stuff like that. If you have one of those. But then when you come to this will work with microphone and headphones. And then you've got an adapter, microphone and headphones for like your PC or whatever other devices. Now this will work with your consoles and stuff too. Some consoles with an adapter. It's got a little card in the box that tells you what it'll work with, and we'll put that all down in the description so you can see which are going to need the adapter, which are not, and which will not work. But most of the things are going to work. And last but not least, why is this USB here? Let's plug it in and show you guys why this USB is here. Well, yeah, it just coolest kid in the cafe. What do you want, huh? Look at that. I can't see it myself, but you can see it, and that's what matters. And if you're streaming, you got this on, you got your glow going. It's gamery. It sounds like a gaming headset. The mic is better than average. The fit, feel, and finish is better than average. For the money, that's the thing. For the money, not bad. But if you got any more money, yeah, probably get a separate set of headphones. If you got like 60, 70 bucks, no. If you're working on an extreme budget, yeah, they're not so bad. So that's what I'm going to leave it with. The K5 from Onikuma. Check them out. Links in the description. Also, be sure to grab one of our shirts, epicpants.com. All right, see you guys later.